The deceased, Shanae Smith, was reportedly shot in the head while at her home in Lithonia, Georgia. She was rushed to hospital in critical condition but died later that day. Her mother, Taneisha Williams, said that she was on the phone with her daughter just minutes before her death. Me and her talk every single day. I was just on the phone with her and she said, "Mommy, I go brush my teeth. I may go come back, come call you back," said Williams, as she recounted her last conversation with her daughter. According to Williams, approximately 20 minutes after hanging up the phone, she received a call from her boyfriend's daughter who allegedly told her that he had shot Smith. Him called 1:39 p.m. I will never forget that day and the time. 1:39 p.m. when Mr. Kahiri phone number called my phone, said Williams. When Williams spoke to Kahiri, he allegedly told her that he had killed Smith because she was going to leave him.
Anything like this is just sad. I pray for both sides of the families. And, we just need to come together more as a union and just stop this gun violence. I'm just praying, that he turn himself in if that's the case, because it's best, But like I said, we have two families that's going through right now.
23-year-old Shanae Smith was a vibrant, kind-hearted soul, cherished as a beloved daughter and sister in Old Harbor, St. Catherine, Jamaica. Old Harbor, once a bustling Caribbean port, held deep roots for Shanae's family, where her mother, Taneisha Williams, raised them with love and tight bonds. Their family values shone through in every photo they took, embodying their closeness and devotion. Known across the island for her warmth and strong work ethic, Smith's path crossed with Keir Schloss during her time at Old Harbor High School. Though they never officially dated, Keir harbored feelings for Shanae. After graduation, Schloss left for the United States to pursue studies at Columbia University and eventually settled in Lithonia, Georgia. In 2022, Keir reconnected with Shanae and expressed interest in starting a relationship. Enamored by him and lured by the promise of a new life, Smith made the leap and migrated to the United States to be with Schloss. Initially swept up in love and the allure of Atlanta's fashion and lifestyle, Shanae soon found herself entangled in a toxic relationship with Keir. Despite her growing unhappiness and longing for home, she remained trapped, fearing his volatile temper. Finally mustering the courage to break free, Shanae faced a tragic end when Schloss, unable to accept rejection, fatally shot her in the head. Welcome to the American Crime Femicide channel. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for future uploads. On April 13, Shanae's mother Taneisha recounted speaking to her daughter earlier that day. Smith mentioned she needed to brush her teeth and promised to call back afterward. Just 20 minutes later, at 1:39 p.m., a moment etched into Taneisha's memory, Keir made a chilling call. He confessed to killing Smith, citing her intention to leave him as the motive. Paramedics swiftly responded to their residence on Fields Drive in Lithonia, where they discovered Shanae lying in a pool of blood in the bathroom, a victim of a gunshot wound to the head. Despite efforts to save her, she succumbed to her injuries after being rushed to the hospital.
DeKalb County police are looking for a man they say shot a woman in the head inside their home. This happened on Fields Drive in Lithonia. The woman is in critical condition at the hospital. Fox 5's Eric Mock joins us now live from the DeKalb County Police Department. Eric, what's the latest there?
Yeah, Joy, this is still a very active investigation. DeKalb County police detectives tell us they know who this shooter is, but he's still on the run. They're not identifying him yet or the victim yet in this case. Now, what they are telling us is the two lived together in a townhome on Fields Drive in Lithonia. Next door neighbors told us they heard a single gunshot this afternoon. Medics have taken that victim to Grady Hospital. They took her there around 2:45 p.m. Police are calling it domestic violence. They say there's no threat to the greater public, but they're still searching for the suspect who is on the run. There's a neighbor there who lives there named Sunshine Allen. She says she's lived there since 2005, and she hates to see this kind of violence in her otherwise peaceful neighborhood.
Anything like this is just sad. You know, I pray for both sides of the families. And, you know, we just need to come together more as a union and just stop this gun violence. I'm just praying, you know, that he turn himself in if that's the case, because it's best, you know. But like I said, we have two families that's going through right now.
And now we just checked with the DeKalb County Police Department a short time ago, and they didn't have any more updates for us as of yet, but we'll continue to keep you updated on this developing story.
Kier fled the scene and was missing for quite some time. His mother, who also lived in Lithonia, claimed she had no idea of his whereabouts. After a few days, a foul odor began to permeate the air around the family's home. As the stench grew unbearable, the family conducted a search of the bushes in their backyard, where they made a grim discovery: Kier, dead from a gunshot wound to the head. The exact time of his death remains unknown, but authorities believe he took his own life within a day or two of killing Shanae. While Schloss's final selfish act may bring closure to the investigation and his disappearance, it does little to alleviate the pain of Shanae's family. Sadly, her mother is unable to travel to America to bring her daughter home, as she does not possess a passport. This tragedy exposes the dark reality of domestic violence, perpetrated by men who lure women to foreign lands only to subject them to harm and abuse. Kier's professed affection for Shanae, claiming her as his soulmate, is a sickening facade. Despite his supposed love, despite bringing her to America, he subjected her to horrific treatment, forcing her to endure his toxic behavior. And when she dared to assert her independence and consider leaving him, he brutally ended her life. The twisted need of men to resort to violence when they can no longer control their partners is nothing short of diabolical. It reveals the insidious nature of such individuals, driven by a sickening entitlement to dominance and power. Shanae was a vibrant, beautiful young woman with her whole life ahead of her. Her decision to leave Jamaica and join Kier in pursuit of his dreams was a testament to her love and commitment. Tragically, this sacrifice cost her life. Now, her close-knit family and community are left shattered by her untimely death. As Smith's family grapples with the devastating loss, let's hold them in our thoughts and prayers. May they find solace as they navigate the painful process of repatriating her to Jamaica and come to terms with the senseless tragedy that befell their beloved Shanae. May Shanae Smith rest in peace.